Hi guys, it's Adam here, part-time eBay reseller. Today I'm doing a little charity shop haul, and also I just wanted to sort of expand on what Zahir was saying in one of his recent videos about sort of networking and when you're in charity shop, sort of being proactive and asking them if they've got other stock out the back that you can maybe pick up and sell, and not just sort of going into charity shops and just having a look round, maybe sort of networking with them, asking the people about what sort of stock they're getting in regularly and how much they sort of price it at, and then you can really sort of get a bit more stock than you normally would if you just went in. But first of all, I'll do the haul side of it. I've not got much. I just went to one or two charity shops. So I didn't actually go to a car boot on Sunday because I had a family meal. So I was a bit annoyed. I was going to get up at 6 or 7 and just go, but to be honest, there's not that much in the way of car boots this week round where I live anyway, because the main one's sort of running at a different location now that's further away, and I didn't want to drive sort of 20-30 miles just for a smallish car boot. But there is one next week, I think, but again it's a relatively small one, but I think I will go to that. So I got this £1.50, and this is the 1949 version of Cluedo. I didn't know what it was when I saw it. I mean, I knew it was Cluedo obviously, but I didn't know what year it was, or whether it was a new one that was made to look old, or whether it was actually a vintage one. I assumed it was 70s, but it's actually 1949. Although looking on eBay, there doesn't seem to be that much value in them, and because of its length, it's going to be long. It's going to be a lot higher to post, unless I'd probably do my Hermes on it, and then it'll be a bit cheaper. But with Royal Mail, that's going to be close to a £5 to post. But that should go 14 quid. So if I do my Hermes, it'll be a bit less postage, and I should get a £5 or £6 out of it. These aren't from charity shops. I've got about 30 of these in the other room, in my stock room type thing. Well, it's actually my mum's washing room, but it sort of doubles as my stock room now. But yeah, Trivial Pursuit cards. So I've literally just stuck them on now from in the other room, just updated the quantity, because I've got loads of watches on it, and I've actually upped the price, because on one of my videos, Ken Chapman, the legend that is Ken Chapman, posted a comment saying that my profit margins are slightly low, on the low side, and I obviously do know that, and I'm trying to up the prices of my stuff, as well as sort of actively searching for products that will command a higher price, so that then I can get those bigger profit margins on those higher value items that I can get for cheaper as well. And I've actually got a higher value item in this lot. But yeah, so I am sort of starting to increase my prices as I'm starting to gain more and more experience. And it's just a whole learning curve, really. The whole experience has been a learning curve. So Harry Potter, basic Harry Potter, about 50p, believe it or not, and usually these are £1 or £1.50 in charity shops, so that's 50p. I paid up a little bit on this Twister just because I paid £2 for it, $1.99, and that's just because I was desperate for stock, and when you get into that mind frame, you just buy things for whatever the price, and yeah, it wasn't a great decision, but I can get £9 for that if I wait, maybe a tenner if I really wait, but so there's still probably a £5 in that most, but yeah, that's that. And dingbats, I got £1 for it. I paid £1 for that, and that's probably going to be £10, £10.95, so probably £6 on that. If I can, I might, because I'm trying to increase my prices, I might put £11.95 and just wait. but I don't know whether it'll command that. And then finally, this was a little bit higher value item. I got Harry Potter box set 4. I think that's going to be around the 2 kilograms, so it should be £2 odd to post. But I checked on eBay and there's one gone for about 22, and there's one gone for 45, but that was first editions, and these aren't first editions. But they're in really good condition. The actual box itself is quite sturdy, doesn't seem to be much damage on it. A little bit here, a little bit coming off there, but other than that, it is quite nice. It says it retails at 48, but I'm just ignoring that. You know, that doesn't really reflect the resale value. But yeah, so I paid £2 for that, and I thought I got a really good deal, and I'm gonna aim for 25 if I can. As I say, one sold for 22, so I'm gonna aim a bit higher than that, 24.99. Hopefully that'll be like £2.80 to post. So that's regardless of whether I go Royal Mail or My Hermes, they're both around £2.80. So I think there's a good profit on that, and they're the items I'm trying to get more of to sort of increase my profit margins. Actually, before I go on to my next bit, or this will actually lead into my next bit, as I was saying about being proactive at charity shops, and what I wanted to expand on Zahir's video is, I actually got this from a charity shop where I actually know the owners. One of the owners, the owner's daughter, or the manager's daughter, because it's a chain, so it'll be the manager. But the manager's daughter, I knew from primary school and high school, so we got talking one day when it opened, because it only opened 3 months ago. In actual fact, it opened pretty much in the same couple of weeks as when I started reselling, so it was really quite interesting. But I went in and I got talking, and then about 4 weeks ago now, I said, I do this stuff on eBay, I sell a lot of stuff, books, games, etc. Is there any chance I could write you a list maybe? You keep them behind for me, and then I pick them up on a weekly basis. Or a bi-weekly basis if I'm really needing stock. But so I got this from there for £2, and she always gives me good prices. I mean, from 50p to a couple of quid. I mean, say it's something like this, she'll give it me for £2, which she has. Any other books, she'll give me for like I got a Harry Potter for 50p offer. I've got tons and tons of board games for £1. She just does them at £1 each. So I mean, it's almost car boot prices really, which is good. But as Zahir was saying, it's about that networking, and what I'm going to do also in my local town is there's 10 charity shops in my local town, and I'm going to go round. As Zahir was saying, he met a guy at the car boot, and what he does with his business is basically have a van and go around all the local charity shops, and they just keep things for him, and then he goes around with this big van and basically gets everything. And that's where I want to be at really. So I've always got access to that amount of stock if I choose to want, if I choose to have it, or buy it or whatever. But so that really resonated with me. So thank you, Zahir, for that video, because it was really good. I think I did comment on it actually. But I just wanted to share my experience with that sort of networking. And I've done that with one charity shop in my local area. Another charity shop, they know me there, and they're very prepared to, have a look out in the back for me, and they've done this on numerous times to see if there's anything there. But I will be going into that charity shop and asking them to do the same thing as what Denise does, the manager at the other charity shop. And once you've sort of got a few charity shops doing that for you, and maybe over winter you can't go to a car boot 1 week, or if there's no indoor car boots where you are, there is where I am, so it's not too bad. But if there isn't one on one week and I need stock desperately, if I have sort of 3 or 4 charity shops that hold things back, I can just go in there in the weekend, hopefully pick up 5 to 10 items, if not a bit more, maybe close to 20 if it's a good week. But then you've always got access to that stock. And if you have access to that stock, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to buy that stock, but it's good to know that whenever you need it, there is access to that stock. So you want as many, basically, what's the word, sort of like little beams off, if you like. So your business is the hub here, and you want as many sort of little snakes off as in suppliers. So if you did a spider diagram, you'd have charity shops there, car boots there, auctions there, etc., something else there, and your business is in the middle. And you want as many sort of shoots off for suppliers as you can, so that then you've got your buying under control, and you sort of have as much stock as you can, or you need, not overflow. You don't want too much stock, but you want to get in that position where you can get in enough stock to continually sort of run your business. And if you get into that position, it's not only beneficial in terms of you will get stock, but you may get discounts on that stock. If people from the local charity shops like you and know you're a fair businessman and you're going to give them a fair price, they may from time to time give you a discount on that stock, and therefore that's another thing to go into. So it's another good thing for your business, really. So it is only positive if you do that networking, and if you get that sort of network of these charity shops going, as well as going to the normal car boots or auctions or whatever it is you do, or flea markets or wherever. There's no flea markets around where I live, but I'd really love to go to a flea market. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to sort of share that with you, that the things I do, and also some of the pickups that I've got today. But yeah, keep at it, and hope all your sales are going well. And I will be doing another video in a few days' time. So drop a comment if you want to have a little debate with me about this or whatever, or discussion. Don't forget to like it if you do like this video, or if you did like this video. And also, if you haven't already, I think it's down there somewhere, don't forget to subscribe. Right then, I'll see you soon.